Hello everyone, and welcome to my yarn room today. I'm Lynette, and this is Grammy Crochet. Today is April 18th, and this will be Charm Chatter number 188. Yep, I'm cheating. I'm looking at the calendar. I have to get you at a different angle today because I am filming and have my phone plugged in, and this is the only way I can make that happen. If we're not plugged in, we're going to run out of battery. So, we're plugged in. I just wanted to get with you today for three things. First of all, I want to talk about our gifts of love with Mad Mimi Crochet Edition. Laura has done a fabulous, fabulous job. She started April 1st, was her first video, and the 23rd is her final video. Her goal, she set herself a goal to reach $5,000 during this time for Sharon from Sharon's Crochet Corner, who needed a new customized wheelchair. The yarn community has come together so fabulously to help Sharon get her new wheelchair. Trisha from Mad Mimi, nope, Trisha from Mama Swift 3 started with crocheting a Afghan to raffle off, and now with what Laura did accomplished yesterday, she reached her goal a week early, her $5,000 goal 1 week early. Laura, there's just not enough that can be said. And her $5,000 goal led to a total of, I think, $16,000 towards a $26,000 custom design, custom fitted wheelchair for Sharon. It is just unimaginable, the generosity. It's overwhelming to me how great you people are. You should all be so proud of yourselves. I'm so proud of all of you. So I'm getting all choked up here. Sorry, don't mean to get emotional. But it's emotional. You guys are so fantastic. Laura is got some fabulous prizes. I am donating a prize. I donated some prizes. Billy jumped in, Mary and Billy, the Crafty Floridian, in the last couple of lives, some impromptu prizes on the spot for donation, like prize right now, versus the wonderful, I think there's 30 prizes to be given away in the final drawing. You go through mamaswift3 at gmail.com. You buy tickets $5 each or 5 for $20. We are still, the goal, the overall goal is to raise $26,000 and pay off that wheelchair. So you can still buy tickets now towards Laura's prize drawings on the 23rd. I will try to link everything that I can. I will link Laura's last video because it was just amazing to reach her $5,000 goal. Just congratulations to everyone for coming together and doing this. I just am so overwhelmed. In the prizes, I am donating a stained glass yarn ball with the stained glass hook to go with it. And Laura keeps mentioning it, and when she's talking about the prizes, I did give some impromptus away yesterday. And you people are buying these, donating for these, and I don't think you've seen them. I think the only one that I can think of that's been on, maybe I'm wrong. Did I donate one before? I can't remember, but I'm going to show you one right here. So this is not one of the better ones. I showed them on something, so maybe you guys have seen them. But this is a practice one. It wasn't the greatest. I know people have said that they like it, so that's why I know I must have shown it. But this is what the stained glass yarn ball looks like. And there's not like a right or wrong side necessarily to it. So if you hadn't seen it, this is what they look like. I do have several in process. Several were given away on the video last night. So I did take some pictures of the ones that I'm making, and I'll try to put them in here. So a continued success on our gifts of love. We're just thrilled with that. Then on to thing number 2. I have seen Amanda today. Oh, don't come apart. Don't come apart. No. Just bear with me one. Oh, things are falling. Oh, no. Come back here. Okay, so Amanda's patriotic blanket. Or no, that's over there. Amanda's beach cover. I'm going to do a lot of red, white, and blue today. Amanda is into red, white, and blue. Making her a beach cover up. And I haven't shown it in a while, but I have been working on it. This is made, there, got the right side. It goes, where did my stitch marker go? Ugh. Nope, I know I'm holding it the right way. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I'm holding it the right way. Okay, so the last time I showed it to you, it was way down here. Can you see the stitch marker? I know the yarn is busy, so it's right here. Okay, stitch marker is there. And I crocheted that much more. And she wants this to come to like her feet. Not all the way to her feet. I found out today, thank goodness, because it doesn't come all the way to her feet. This comes to below mid calf, which is exactly where she wants it. And this is a LittleJohn's yarn tutorial that I'm following, which I will also link. Her tutorial was not that, or her beach cover up was not that long. Hers was to go from under your arms down to like mid thigh, I think. And I think she said hers was 34 or maybe 32 inches to go from underarms to mid thigh. But Amanda wanted mid calf, and Amanda's a taller woman than LittleJohn Yarns is. So I needed more, more. I don't know what the actual length is of this. On me, it comes to here, and it does go to my feet. Amanda's taller than I am. I am using Cotton Fair. This is the 3rd ball. From this point on, I can continue with I think it'll be much faster because I'm just going, this distance from the underarms to here, and then probably a border, and then we can be done. So I think I've got the majority of that made now. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited to move on to the next part and see what happens next. The tutorial, the pattern is very simple. Now, I think in the tutorial she is not using such as fine yarn as I am, but I don't remember because I think I started this honestly in January. Of course, I made other things in the meantime, and it's a very easy pattern, chain and single crochet, to do the fishnets kind of style. But it's been a long time since I've viewed the pattern, and I didn't go further than where I am to know what happens next. So I'm like finally at the what happens next stage. Yay for me. And yay for Amanda, because it looks like since I'm at the what happens next stage, I think we'll get it done before we go on vacation in June. So the next thing I want to talk to you about, oh, there it is. Last year I made, or maybe 2 years ago now, I can't remember, I made a patriotic blanket design for Amanda. And this is called Amanda's Patriotic Blanket. I'm sure if you've been around for a while, you've seen this. It's my own design. It's my own pattern. And I made it because my daughter wanted me to make her patriotic blanket. She's very much into patriotic things. So I made this. I did do a tutorial, which I will admit the tutorial is terrible. It was my first, I think, ever real tutorial-ish kind of thing. It's not very good. But it will get you through the pattern, I think, if you're have any idea on how to crochet at all. It's a simple stitches, easy to put together. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because one of my, it's a free pattern. And the pattern is written out, and the written pattern is probably easier to follow maybe than the tutorials were. I don't know. But if with the summer holidays coming up in the States, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, and even Veterans Day next, what is that, October or something? With those holidays coming up, if you're interested in a red, white, and blue blanket, send me an email, my email is linked below in all of my videos, and I'll be glad to send that to you. I bring that one out because one of my yarny friends, Vicky, was asking me about this blanket. I made this blanket, I don't know, video number 57, Charm Channel number 57. I believe I talked about this blanket at that time. Specifically, she did tell me that I talked about, I think, both of these two blankets. I'm not sure. I didn't actually go back and rewatch the video. But Vicky wanted a pattern for this blanket, which I did not write a pattern for. I did not do a video tutorial or anything like that. This is, I just had the yarn, and the yarn screamed it needed to be a flag, a United States flag. That's what it screamed to me, so that's what I made out of it. Excuse me. I will be completely honest with you. This is made from a yarn called Belle. That was a Stitch Studio by Nicole yarn, available at AC Moore. AC Moore is no longer here. I know for a time Premier had some Belle yarn, but they did not have these colors. This, if you see, you can tell real easy on the blue that it's like a blue and white mixed yarn. It's not variegated, it's woven blue and white, and the red too, so it kind of gives it like a whitewash, kind of faded glory kind of look to it, which is kind of what made me make the faded glory blanket. Now, I did not put stars on this blanket, so, and I've never named it. I just made it on a whim and without a pattern, and it's my first, I think, thing that I ever made on my own. So I'm calling it the non-starred American, the non-starred flag or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. If you want it, I have written up the pattern. It's just in like a little paragraph form. It's not like a formal pattern, but it's non-starred flag or something like that is what I called it. I liked it when I laid it out on my couch. I liked it without the stars, so I didn't add it. You could add stars if you make it. Perfectly fine with me. But I'm going to tell you what I did because Vicky wants to know, and I told Vicky I would tell her. And if you want it written out, I did write it out on my phone in the notes, on my Samsung notes. So I'm hoping and praying that I can copy and paste that into an email. I do have a Word, I do have like Microsoft Office stuff on my laptop, but you guys know how technologically, I can't even say the word, challenged I am. I took out that stuff when I had a different email account with a different internet provider. I haven't had access to that email in years, 5 years probably, and I keep changing it in Microsoft to give it to my new account, my like personal regular account, and I sign in with that, and it wants me to put in a password that I don't have and I can't get to, and I fix it, and then it reverts back to it continuously. I cannot make it not do that every time I try to use those. I don't know what the problem is. Not your problem. I know I didn't really want to go down that rabbit hole with you, but there it is. So, with any, you can just jot it down now, or you can email me, and I will, cross your fingers, be able to text to send you what I put into my notes on my phone. So what I did, I think I had 2 skeins of each, was what I started with. And I'm going to tell you that I made a purse one time, and I made it out of, I think this is a 5-weight yarn, and I made that purse out of a 5-weight yarn, and Chloe loved the purse, and she wanted one made out of this yarn, this blue. So I made the purse, and then this was what was left of the 2 skeins. So I had to work the whole thing around. This is how much blue yarn I had left. So this is maybe a skein plus, or maybe just 1 skein. And this was a little while ago, so I'm not really sure. The overall measurements of the whole blanket are 46-ish inches wide, 36-ish inches long. It does have 13 stripes and no stars. This area, the blue area, is I think about 18 inches this way and 16 inches this way. It is a chain 34 blue, switch to red, chained 50. The whole thing then is half double crochet, so I came back with 50 half double crochet. Back and forth, went to the blue, half double crochet. I did not cut the yarn on the blue. I just dropped it, and I believe that's what I did, is just dropped it down, and then went to the red and back and forth, and then picked the blue back up when I got to here and dropped the red, picked the red back up, and went, you know, got it, understand? And I did that 4 rows of red, 4 rows of white, for 6 rows of red and white total. 3 rows red, 3 rows white with the blue. Then I think I ran out of blue, so that was the end of that. And then I did the whole 84 across red, the whole 84 across white, until I had a total of 13 stripes, starting and ending with red, because that's how our flag works if you are in the United States. If you're not and you want to make this in different colors, I don't know why you would. I don't know why you would want a blue, like a solid color square with stripes of anything, but that's what I did with this blanket. And if you want to make it, that's the whole thing. That's all I did. And so the stitches are very easy. This yarn is the consistency of puzzle yarn. It's very similar, I think, to puzzle yarn. It's soft, it's warm, it's like you just could curl up in it. It would make a beautiful, wonderful cowl, because you just want to curl up with it around your neck. It's a great lapgan. If you wanted it to be bigger, like I said, it's only like, you know, our flag in the United States is rectangular, not square. So you want it to be wider than long. But if you know, added and made your blue square 60, and then, you know, made these, add 10 here, add, I don't know, 15 this way or whatever, you know, do that. Add more rows down. You know, I have 4, you could go 6, 8, 10, whatever, to make your stripes as big as you want. And then, you know, make your blanket bigger. Just like keep your proportions is proportional, I guess. Whatever you think looks good. That's what I did. And this is what I came up with. So this is my non-starred flag, and I hope you enjoy making it. If you do make either of these blankets, I would love to see what you made. So please, if you're not joined, join my Facebook group page, also in the description box below, and just put pictures, because I love to see what you make. Even if you don't make if you don't make this, post pictures on my Facebook group page. I love to see them. I am not into social media a whole ton, but I do go on my group page. I do look through, I belong to several Facebook groups, so I do look through that part of social media. Usually, like at least once a day, I look to see who. I try to get in there at least once a day. Um, Sometimes I'm really good about posting pictures of what I make. Sometimes I'm really bad about it. So uh, I try to be good about it. But social media is my go-to media is YouTube and Zoom. I'm in the Zoom with Sharon's Zoom all the time with those ladies, having a good old time. Um, Contact Sharon if you'd like to join us. She will tell you how you can. It's open to, I don't know what the rules are. They just let me come. If they let me come, they pretty much let anybody in, right? So I hope you would try to join us there. We have a great time. We talk crochet, we talk life, we help each other with patterns. We, it's just like a good old, right up my alley. It's a chatter place. Keep each other company. So it's a great time. And we'd love to see you there. And again, I would love to see you post any pictures on my group page if you'd be interested. Email me if you want any of these patterns. Cross your fingers on the unstarred flag that we can get a written. It's just paragraph form. It's nothing fancy. The whole blanket is nothing fancy. So maybe that's what I should have called it, my nothing fancy flag. Hey, I like that. Nothing fancy flag. I like it. Maybe we'll just change it to that. So nothing fancy flag, Amanda's Patriotic blanket. If you'd like those patterns, just email me. I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much. I know I look a mess this whole video. I'm so sorry about that. I will apologize now. And I'll probably put a little blurb at the front. Sorry, I'm a mess today. But that's it. That's all. I'm done. No more rambling. See you tomorrow. See you, well, in the next video, whenever that might be. Probably tomorrow. Traveling hook coming up soon. Okay, I'll talk to you. Bye.